Hello, and welcome to the very first of Woolly Wednesdays. A little bit of an intro, and I hope this will delight you as it gambles in. I do wish we had an intro and outro of bleating sheeps and lambs at feeding time, but we don't, so you'll have to imagine. The invitation for me was unusual, and it was this. For just shy of a month in March this year, 2023, I had the privilege of being given free access to every aspect of a traditional sheep farmer's life. My encounter was residential, although I did fail to muster at the 5:30 a.m. allotted hour, except for 3 mornings, after which we both decided it really wasn't worth me being up then. I'm a night owl, I'm a writer. So you can imagine what an alien environment this was for me. Usually I'm attached to my screen and writing and steeped in tea and words, but I wouldn't have missed it for the world. And for that, huge thanks are due, which is where we start this introduction, to a shy, taciturn man with half a century's experience of tending a flock, for the trust he afforded to me, especially given he protects his yard, family, and private life as fiercely as his sheepdog protects him. My appreciation, it's immeasurable. Here, then, is a tiny taster, and it's not full. I'm sure there were lots of other things of what that first week involved, both as work and as witnessing. As work, how to fill bottles with colostrum and milk powder, how to water the lambs. That involved filling many, many, many small red buckets. More than that, there were lots of other little tiny things that you had to remember about where to put them and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, you'll hear. Picking up a lamb, a very poorly lamb, to put in front of the fire. Holding the syringe while the shepherd injects 147 ewes. And managing to inject him in the process. Not really a great start. Rattling nuts sacks to distract about to be fed ewes in the barn, feeding the shepherd, and accompanying him from the midnight lambing check. It was dreadful, and it was also marvellous. So this is what I witnessed in the first week, which of course was an awful lot more than I actually did. Watching a sheepdog pen a flock of ewes in less than 2 minutes without a command. Seeing a prolapse go back in to a ewe and it being harnessed to stop it coming out again. Watching a lamb being ear tagged. Seeing the shepherd assisting ewes in lambing numerous times 24/7. Seeing dead lambs and aborted fetuses. And rolling a stuck on the hill ewe back on its feet. That also happened quite regularly. Feeding the ewes in the barn. Wow. Takes some courage to do that. I had no idea. And most of all, witnessing infinite patience in action. So, what want the learnings? Want more? Well, for the next 10 weeks, I'll be sharing my now 9 lambing learnings, which arrive poetically and in prose. You'll find them weekly gambling in on my website and also here on YouTube. If you subscribe to my website newsletter, News Pouring, at the end of the series, you'll receive a summary which will give you all the previous learnings links in one post. So that might be useful in terms of ease of reference. $1 million question, why am I sharing this? Well, part of me slightly wonders, given that there's the urgency of a tea book which wants to be birthed later in the year. But it's because of this. Like tea, sheep are, for now, such an integral part of our landscape, especially in the UK, but also across the globe. And in the contempt of familiarity, it's easy to forget that myth, magic, and the mystery of the masculine and feminine coming together are common both to tea and shepherding. They have offered me their wisdom. I'm compelled to share. So gratitude rises. We start where we finish, or finish where we start. To you, shepherd, ewes, lambs, rams, barn, sheepdog, the motor, milk, water, warm jumpers, appropriate leggings, wellies, family, the farmer's tea, strong coffee, friends, and the sofa and the soft mattress, which I sank into every night. And thank you to pen, muse, body, soul, courage, and the gift of curiosity and writing to enable these learnings to be shared for the greater good. Hey, that amounts to self respect, which perhaps these learnings insisted I drew upon. And of course, to you for any feedback and for you to be watching or listening, whatever you want to share, it would be a joy to hear, however you want to share it. So thanks for watching, and I will see you for the first proper lambing learning next Wednesday. Bye for now.